Welcome everyone to our webinar Unlocking Your Career Potential, Next Steps After Your CDA. I'm Zuly Vazquez, the Senior Manager of Online Professional Development, and I have the honor and the pleasure to lead the CDA program here at the National Head Start Association. As you come in, please feel free to share in the chat your name, your role, and where you're zooming in from. I want to thank you for taking the time to be on this call with us today. This is a short but very informational webinar where you were specially invited since you completed your CDA course with the Academy and you got your CDA credential with the Council for Professional Recognition, or you are in the process of obtaining your credential. So during our time together, we want to share with you about the opportunities to advance your career, knowing that once you get your CDA credential with us, you are eligible for 9 college credits with the National University. These open the doors for you to get your bachelor's degree with, listen to this, Head Start focus. Yes, that's right. Our partners, the National University, created a unique stackable program specifically for Head Start staff called Head Start Promise. And today you'll learn more about it. But before we introduce our special guest from the National University, who will provide you with more information about this wonderful program, I want to let you know that if anyone is interested in learning more about our CDA courses and the different pathways, feel free to share our CDA website to get more information or email us at cda@nhsa.org. We'll be happy to address any questions. I'm also available to schedule a meeting to discuss our CDA offerings further and how we can customize cohorts based on programs needs. All right, next slide. So these are some of the pathways that we provide, and you will get more information on our website. Next slide. We also launched the CDA course fully in Spanish this fall. The infant and toddlers, as well as the preschool CDA course, are available in Spanish right now. And our next cohort begins in November. So if you're interested, please sign up for our next cohort, as I said, in November. Next slide, please. So telling you a little bit about our CDA program has been a big hit since launching it 2 years ago. We have over 1,000 teachers registered for the courses nationwide and over 800 teachers who completed our 5-star CDA curriculum successfully. We have more than 100 Head Start, Early Head Start programs anywhere in the country. Next slide, please. Being part of our CDA program, including home-based programs, having their staff completing the home visitors CDA with the Academy. And there's Pinky, our mascot, saying congratulations and welcoming you to this program. Next slide, please. And here we have some completers, some CDA graduates proudly holding the CDA credential. I love sharing this, and I hope this inspires you. And if you graduated with us and your picture is not there, but would like us to share your accomplishment on social media, please send us your picture and we will share it with the Head Start programs. Your picture could be a huge inspiration for teachers who are hesitant to take the step to start the CDA journey, and they really need their credential to continue working with students under the age of 5 and be certified for what they are passionate about. So I encourage you to be an inspiration for other teachers who perhaps were in the same situation as you, and something simple like a picture shows them that is possible. Next slide, please. And again, please share this information with your program, other teachers, and home visitors. So don't keep us as a secret. We have different options available, including a bilingual CDA in Arabic, and as I mentioned, the CDA fully in Spanish. Now, I'm delighted to introduce our presenter today, Katrina Davis-Darnell. Katrina works at the National University and manages education partnerships in their workshop and community education division with over 15 years of experience supporting Head Start and other pre-K to 12 programs. She is here to tell us more about the Head Start Promise. Without further ado, I'll hand it over to Katrina. Thank you for being with us, Katrina.
What a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much, Zuly. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to introduce to you the Head Start Promise program. Over the next few minutes, I will walk you through National University's mission, student testimonials, key program features, and important details on how you can get started with this awesome opportunity. At National University, our approach to education, it's holistic. We aim to develop the whole human. Think about the whole you, not just through academic instruction, but also through personal growth and career readiness. In my next slide, you will see our mission and vision, which reflects our dedication to your student success. Following that, I'll introduce the specific pathway we've designed to support Head Start educators just like you. Raise your hand or mention in the chat if you can identify in what we like to call Anders. Anders, that means, for example, me. I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a dog owner, animal lover, and I work full-time, and I'm a student, and I'm involved with the community. Who else could just in some shape or form identify with that?
Oh, joy. You're always on the move. You're a baker and go-getter, a new mom and student. You're an Ander. At National University, we see the whole you. That's why we've designed wraparound student support to meet you where you are by providing flexible online and hybrid programs so you can focus on what matters most. National University, supporting the whole you. Oh, joy. You're always on the...
Thank you for participating. I see some hands flying up there. It's a pretty relatable topic, isn't it? You know, we're all Anders. Even persons under 18 are Anders, but especially us being adults and balancing out our work and life. So National University, over 55 years ago, they began a mission to serve working adult learners. And so at this point in time, some of you may be already familiar with us, but as I go into some detail about us, I was curious if you wouldn't mind raising your hands again. Let me know anyone who is familiar to help recognize that you may be part of the community already or familiar. And if not, that's okay. That's what we're here for. So at National University, we support the whole you so you can become the best you. And that means going beyond the traditional support you'll get from most schools. We pioneer and are pioneering a new way to achieve personal and professional goals by building an educational program that fits you and your adult lifestyle. Our support ecosystem, you can see on the screen here, encompasses these 5 aspects of well-being. Starting off, our vision: to be an inclusive and innovative university, serving lifelong learners like you who contribute to the positive transformation of society. We, like you, want to contribute. And so it's really a team effort. That lines us up with our mission, though, which is to deliver accessible world-class student experiences by providing quality programs and services that ensure students succeed through these meaningful learning experiences. And that follows by our pillars, which is really helpful to create the tree trunk for us to ensure that we're walking the talk, per se. Additionally, we then have our foundational component to make sure that we're continuing to be inclusive and innovate, and we're consciously walking the talk and evolving along the way. And then finally, my favorite, the in-you ways of work. I touch all of these, or try to, absolutely every single day. Champion your success, building trust with you, advancing inclusion for all of us to feel seen and heard and supported, and embracing accountability and my follow through to support you, making things better all along the way. So that's a little bit of a foundation of us in design as a university. Now I'm really excited to introduce to you Lisa Alcantara. She is an individual who really represents an ander. So the best way to show the impact of our program is really truly through her voice. Her testimonial as a graduate of the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education program. Her story exemplifies how the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education empowered her to make a meaningful impact in her community. She states, "This degree has given me the tools to help my community grow and thrive in ways I never imagined." And I know from my academic journey and potentially your academic journey, there are these moments of trepidation. It is change, right? It's change. It's taking the leap. It's believing in myself, trusting the university, trusting the support services that we offer. Sometimes until you engage, you really don't know what the feeling is. But what's important is that you're willing to take that risk on yourself. And so continuing with her, she had mentioned that earning her bachelor's degree was an immense milestone for her. Being a first-generation college student, that was me too. The idea of obtaining a bachelor's degree seemed scary and unrealistic for her for quite some time. But, this being said, having worked in the early childhood education field for 9.5 years, she said, she worked in private schools, public schools, and the Head Start and Head Start programs. She saw firsthand the significant role early childhood education plays in a child's overall growth and development and wanted to formally contribute. And so she pursued her degree. Now I'm excited to introduce you to the actual program, the Head Start Promise Pathway. So the Head Start Promise program goal is to streamline a flexible educational pathway that supports Head Start employees who obtain their Child Development Associate's credential through NHSA's Learning Academy, or has transferred from a community college and who's ready to take the next steps in their academic career to earn a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. One of the key distinctions of the Head Start Promise pathway is that it's been curated specifically for the Head Start employee, for you. The program is fully online, which is asynchronous, which means you can work at your own pace no matter where you are located. This flexible program ensures that you can balance work, family, and studies. You are an ANDER. Plus, we've designed the curriculum to include relevant courses that are directly applicable to your work in the Head Start or Early Head Start setting. Your program experience looks like completing a sequence of 5 stackable certificates. And once complete, you will receive a bachelor's in early childhood education. So you're not going to do the certificates, then do the bachelor degree. They equate to you earning an early childhood education bachelor's degree. Again, that's super relevant and customized for you as a Head Start professional. The total program length is about 40 months, just around the 3-year mark. However, it is rare that any of you would need to take that long in the program. And we're going to go over why I state that. So each certificate in this program blends general education with specialized early childhood education courses, creating a customized path towards your bachelor degree in early childhood education. Again, once you go through the certificates, they stack, you have completed and therefore earned the bachelor's degree in early childhood education. For example, if you already have a Child Development Associate's credential, you can waive up to 3 courses. That means less time and money to complete your degree. Plus, if you have transfer credits, you could potentially waive even more general education courses, making your journey even more personalized. Now, imagine finishing your degree in just 2 years instead of 3. How incredible would that be? So this is how you can personalize your approach to this program. Moving on, in the next few slides, I'll guide you through the 5 certificates. The purple bubbles represent general education courses, and the blue bubbles highlight the early childhood specific courses. Your journey begins with the first certificate, Early Childhood Foundations. If you have eligible transfer credits from a previous institution, you can transfer up to 69 semester units, including general education and elective requirements, making your pathway more efficient and, again, personalized. To put it in perspective, the full program consists of 8 courses. However, if you transfer credits, you can potentially reduce that number, as we mentioned. For those of you with a CDA credential, for example, you are eligible to waive 3 courses from this certificate, noted ECE 201, 210, and HED 220. Right away, you'll have 5 courses to complete the Early Childhood Foundation certificate instead of the 8, saving you both time and money. So I'm just trying to give examples along the way. The second certificate, Early Childhood Social Advocacy, was thoughtfully designed with input from your peers and advocates like Zuly. We understand general education degree requirements often hinder early childhood educators from moving forward to bachelor degree completions. We hear you. It's daunting at times. But we've carefully selected general education courses that are directly relevant to your job as an early childhood educator. Again, for example, we've included beginning Spanish 1 and 2, uno, dos, because we understand how important it is for Head Start professionals to support students whose primary language at home may not be English. Students have the option to complete the Spanish coursework or test out by proving proficiency. Most native Spanish speakers successfully test out of Spanish 1 and 2. Now, again, your 8-course certificate could quickly become just 6 or even fewer courses to complete. Coursework specific to Head Start and early Head Start educators, such as children experiencing poverty and Head Start history, ensures you are learning about the key milestones in the Head Start industry. Knowledge that's highly relevant to you and your community in your role. The third certificate, Early Childhood Education Curriculum Connection. Now we're diving into the heart of the program. 400 level advanced courses. These courses are directly aligned with your day-to-day work in the classroom. So everything you learn can literally be applied immediately. Think of it as building your classroom toolkit per se, equipping yourself to be a better support and to grow and develop for the children in your care. You won't have to wait to see the impact. What you gain here will be instantly useful in your role. The fourth certificate, ECE STEAM Integrations. Okay, so these courses, I want to be clear, have been carefully designed to suit the needs of early childhood educators like yourself. We've specifically chosen courses that make sense for your role. Like, for example, Fundamentals of Mathematics, rather than an unrelated course like calculus, which wouldn't be practical for working with the children. And I might even be one to say, not even in my life. So either way, our focus is on a general liberal arts interdisciplinary approach to meet the science and math requirements for any bachelor's degree, specifically this one. By pairing relevant courses, we ensure you are learning what matters most for your profession. In fact, this thoughtful course alignment is something the Office of Head Start really appreciated about our program design, to give you a little inside note there. Finally, certificate number 5. Fostering ECE leaders. This shifts the focus from managing a classroom to running an entire program. This certificate prepares you for leadership roles by offering courses like program administration, leadership and supervision. Importantly, leadership and supervision course isn't about leading children. It's about managing and supporting staff in an early childhood setting. It's support for you in your evolution and growth, not just as a professional, but as a human. Another key course is Children and Special Needs, offering more advanced knowledge to help you grow in your career. These courses set you up for leadership roles in a Head Start organization by expanding your expertise beyond just educating the children. While earlier courses made you an expert in the classroom, classes like program administration teach you critical thinking skills like budgeting and recruitment strategies for an early childhood center. And with this knowledge, you will be ready to make a meaningful impact on the overall success of your center. All right, so we've gone through the certificates. Now there's a component of this I'd like to discuss further, field experience and the requirements. Okay, so all students are required to complete 45 hours of field work, but here's the good news. You won't need to leave your current Head Start classroom. You can complete all your field work hours right where you are already working. So there's no need to take time or rearrange your schedule. So taking time off work, nope, you're there, you're doing the field work. This flexibility allows you to continue working while advancing your education. You can complete your fieldwork in either early Head Start settings for children ages 0 to 3 or in a traditional Head Start setting for ages 3 to 5, depending on your focus, of course. Now I'm going to bring back in Lisa. She stated that her favorite part of the program was the field work, that the best experience and knowledge you can gain is through observation, implementation, and practice. I enjoyed utilizing, she says, the knowledge gained through coursework, lectures, and readings and implementing them into my field work. Her biggest takeaway, which is relevant from early childhood education all the way up to college, is that there is no one-way-fits-all form of learning, and there are various ways for children, students to be successful. This program's coursework included practical and relevant material that I was able to use in the field right away, particularly the lesson planning, portfolios, and curriculum courses. All right, now let's talk about tuition. So each course costs $880, and depending on how many courses you need to complete, the total cost for the certificate could be just over around $7,000. However, as we stated multiple times, most students end up paying much less, thanks to transfer credits and the completion of the CDA, which can significantly reduce your overall cost and time. In fact, very few students pay the full price because of these credits. Once the admissions teams reviews your transcripts, you'll have a clear idea of your course load and exact schedule before committing fully to the program. It's part of our process. We also encourage you to explore financial aid options, of course, like the Pell Grant, for example, by using the Student Aid Estimator to see how much support you may qualify for. And a team member will be putting resources into the chat. I know some of you really like to grab those resources right away. Do note you will receive them as well after the presentation. All right, now let's talk about how to get started in the program. To be eligible for the Head Start Promise program, you will need a minimum of a 2.0 GPA, pass a background check, and submit your official transcripts from any institution you've attended. However, do note, we also accept unofficial transcripts to provide you with a free preliminary program estimate, like I mentioned. And don't forget, this program is 100% online and asynchronous, so you can participate from anywhere, at any time, making it incredibly flexible and convenient for you, an Ander, the working adult. All right, let's learn more about the admissions process straight from the students themselves.
I would say that this is one of the best transfer experiences that I've had, and I have had 2 previous ones before this.
I decided to continue my education because I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with my previous degree and my previous employer.
The transfer process between community college and national university wasn't as daunting as I thought it was going to be. One of the things that I really liked about National was it was very easy to find information. So I was able to go online, I was able to request information, I got a quick email and response from an academic advisor, and they really walked me through the process.
When I first decided that I was going to transfer, the counselor was very helpful, and they gave me a plan. They gave me a plan, exactly the classes that I needed to take, exactly how long it was going to take.
My advisor, she made the process very seamless, and I have to credit her for making it easier for me to want to go back to school.
National gave me that opportunity to be able to pursue my passion.
I can say wholeheartedly that what National University does for its students in regards to support, excellence, quality, and valuing its students is unparalleled to most other institutions that I've been in.
I remember it being effortless.
I would say that this is one of...
Okay, so that was straight from the students' mouth, the voices that they have and some experiences to share. To give me a break from talking, I'm just joking. So the next step is simple. Here we go. What do we do next? Schedule a meeting with me. Call me, text me, or email me anytime. I'm here to support you every step of the way, whether it's understanding the program detail and more intimate, let's go back over it together moment, guiding you through the admissions process, or helping you feel mentally prepared. All the above. I'm here for you. You can also explore what it's like to be a National University student before you enroll. I can help you become familiar with the Brightspace platform. That's our learning management system, where your courses are hosted and show you how to navigate a student portal. And this all can be done literally this afternoon if you have time and you want to take advantage of the resources that are posted in the chat. So giving me a ring, calling me, texting me, or emailing me anytime. I'm here for you. Finally, one last tip from Lisa. She says, for you, keep going. She said, unfortunately, this field might not always get the respect it deserves. And we all know it doesn't, but we're here to change that. But rest assured, you are and will be making a difference. Hold on to your lesson plan assignments, as you will use them in your current and future classrooms. So thank you, Lisa, and thank you everyone for attending this information session. I'm going to conclude my part and just keep the floor open for questions.
All right, if anyone have any questions, thank you, Katrina. This is very exciting program for sure. I believe it's very, very doable. Hello?
Hello.
You have a question?
No, I have a comment. I love it.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe we could do another engagement opportunity. Raise your hand if this presentation was not just informative, but it really helped you imagine a next step. You know, that's our goal at the end of the day.
Yes, for it.
It's exciting. I see some hands up. Maybe you can be our next Lisa. And then if anyone feels comfortable, is there any part of the program and design that really stood out to you?
Well, the program being online completely, and the teachers will do their classes whenever they have time, especially as you said, for moms that they're working and they have their own kids. This is great. Great opportunity. So you send us all the information. Are these the contacts that you have on the chat?
Yes, this is my information.
Okay.
That would be your step one per se.
Thank you.
Yes, I included the information in the chat. I hope everybody
Okay.
can see it.
It's not for me, but you have a couple of mentors here, Ms. D and myself, and we want to use it for our teachers. Is there a way that you do presentation for teachers?
Absolutely. Yes, you can email me and we can organize an independent one outside of this one. Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yes, and just to note, again, you'll receive a recap email from Zuly's awesome team, her and Courtney. But in the chat where they place the resources, there is a program flyer that you can download right now. You click on it, and if it doesn't work, we'll get it to you in that recap. And maybe that'll help you spread the word, which we hope, of course.
Will this information be sent to our emails?
Yes, Kearney will send, our team will be sending information about this webinar, and also on our website, it will be published. So you can go ahead and check all the information. Or you can email us and we'll send it to you.
Okay.
No problem.
So is this just for, like, I have my CDA already. I'm in school now getting my bachelor's degree.
Awesome.
So, thank you. So would this be beneficial for me as well? Or?
So it really depends how far along you are, because you want to look at the logistics that you've already engaged with. So how it can be beneficial is, if I may ask, is your current bachelor degree program specifically customized to the Head Start industry?
Yes, it's early childhood education.
Okay, so something to separate out of that is not only is this a early childhood education program, but literally the general education courses that have been chosen and curated are specific out of feedback from your early Head Start office, main office at NHSA. So it truly is customized. It's not just an early childhood education degree program. It's truly customized to you as a professional to be super applicable and relevant as you go through.
And I do have a question. Is it all year round, or do you have dates that they could enroll?
So one thing to note about National University that I actually don't think I made as clear as I should have is that National University has ongoing enrollment. That is something very different to us from a traditional
Yeah,
university that
that's
you might be
great.
used to. So you could literally enroll and potentially
anytime.
begin as early as next month. And then what was the other? So when can you enroll? And what was the other part of your question?
Is there any other scholarships from National or?
This program is specifically costed at a rate that is much under the average bachelor degree in the nation. And this won't be for everyone, but an example where I brought up the Pell Grant, if one is available for the Pell Grant, it depends on the eligibility and how long they've been engaging with the Pell Grant, you potentially would pay nothing out of pocket. So that's why it's important to definitely investigate for yourself that financial aid opportunity to see what might be out there. And then don't ever forget, there's a lot of independent scholarships, which I could coach you on in an intimate session if you want to, schedule time with me. I can coach you on where to go on National University's website, although this one doesn't allow for internal hosted scholarships by National University because we've already costed it lower. But in general, anything outside of National University. So maybe you find that there's a scholarship from your local church or your local community center is hosting. Anything outside of National University, you can absolutely apply for a scholarship and seek to align it with your costs and tuition. I think that's a lot. My mother used to always say elbow grease, like apply, you never know. And so I like to coach persons on that as well.
Katrina, it
Hi,
might
yeah.
be so helpful to talk about the NHSA scholarship for other programs as well that National offers.
That's a really good point. Everyone, this is Jessica Gladney. She is my I was gonna say some fancy funny name, but she basically is my partner here. She leads me, she's leading us, and she brought up a great point. So National University outside of this program also has a partnership with all NHSA member agencies where all employers and staff of the agencies can receive a 15% tuition reduction on other programs. So persons who are seeking their bachelor degree, this program that I just presented on, this is your path. This is such an awesome program, and it's literally intendedly designed just for you. However, some individuals have other ambitions, or they already have their bachelor's degree. In that case, that's where that 15% tuition reduction would come in handy, and you're automatically eligible. And I would coach you on how to show proof of employment to get that activated on your account when you are enrolled in, let's say, another degree, because a bachelor's, the Head Start promise, is unfortunately irrelevant for you because you may be beyond that degree level that you are seeking.
So how you doing?
Hi.
So I have my CDA already, and I am currently going to school for. I basically want to end up opening up my own daycare eventually down the line. So I'm taking an associate's, but how would this program benefit me, someone like me?
So if your goal, well, first of all, I'm going to go back to that slide because this is one of the main answers. We're going to go back to Fostering ECE Leaders, which is the last part of the program, certificate number 5. These classes are specifically curated to take you to the next level, to that leader level. You know, strategies for guiding behaviors, planning physical environments, fostering leaders, program administration, which would be huge for you. You need to know how to budget. You want to understand recruitment needs, for example, retention. Once you do get your staff, how can I help retain them? Leadership and supervision. So in general, this is one component to an answer for you. And secondarily, I'll go back to the whole fact that we have curated and designed and customized this Head Start Promise bachelor's degree program for you. So you're going to just absolutely engage, and how do I put it? You'll be wearing a cloak of the culture through and through. It's just part of the Head Start experience, being a professional and taking the Head Start Promise program. So those are my two answers to provide you at this time. I'd actually, Jessica, if you're comfortable, do you have any other additional thoughts to share?
Yeah, the undergrad program, our ECE program, is just a great opportunity. It has a blend of several different aspects of programs. So if you are looking to one day open your own business, there are several upper level, 400 level plus degree courses that can help you out with crafting that opportunity for yourself. Also, the just having a bachelor's degree in general, you know, for your to align with. The really great thing about our programs, I believe you mentioned you're pursuing some coursework, maybe at the associate's degree level. Most transfer students that are transferring into this program, if they have all of their general education units complete, or as I mentioned, an associate's degree, typically it's taken them less than 2 years to earn their bachelor's degree. So you're able to move through this program fairly quickly and get you to where that endpoint, right? That long-term goal. So I think there's a lot of great potential for this program. The fact that it can be completed 100% online, you can work on this just in just about every state of the U.S. So a lot of flexibility, a lot of multiple entry points. So you don't have to start with that first certificate. If you are more engaged and interested in one of the STEAM certificate, for example, you can mix and match. You can go out of order. It's not sequential. So again, a lot of flexibility to really tailor this to your own individual needs. So thanks, Katrina.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you for your additional thoughts. Well, what did that information, how did that help you? Did that help you see a vision?
Yes, ma'am.
All
It
right.
really did. I was already interested, but it's
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're trying.
Anyone else have any comments? Any questions? I think everybody's very excited to know more about this program. So please
I
do
would
not
say
forget to reach out to Katrina, reach out to National University. You can actually go straight to the website. If you're busy right now, you cannot say the Katrina's information, you can go straight to the website, fill out the form that they have there, and they'll reach out and give you more information. All right.
This is the CDA Council website you're talking about to get the
Yeah, I'm talking
information.
about this program, Head Start Promise,
Oh,
and the opportunity to get your bachelor's degree. You can go straight to the National University website. If you need more information about the credential, and I believe you already have your credential, I think you shared. But if
yes.
anyone on the call needs information about the credential, then you can definitely check the Councils for Professional Recognition website. But instead, if you are in the process to obtain your CDA, then you can reach out to me. You can reach out to the Academy at NHSA, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. We have different pathways, including bilingual CDA in Arabic and also in Spanish. So I cannot wait to hear from you.
Okay.
All right, anyone else? All right, so I want to thank Katrina again for being here with us, for providing information to our Early Start Head Start community. And well, I hope everybody have a wonderful week and happy Head Start Awareness Month. Thank you.
Yeah.